watching the station covering all of the DMV. This is DC News Now.
And thank you for joining us for DC News Now at 4. I'm Mark Hall.
And good afternoon. I'm Annalisa Gale. Well, it has been another chilly day with many of you whipping out those coats and warmer shoes. I saw them.
Let's head over to meteorologist Damon Madsen with the first look at our forecast. Damon, we talked about it at noon. It feels like fall because it is.
Oh yeah, those heavy jackets are getting a good amount of use here this week across the DMV because it's been cold in the mornings and it's been staying chilly throughout the afternoons, and we're just on this same cycle, folks, because once again tonight we are going to watch those temperatures tumble, and that means we are in for another round of likely widespread frost and freeze conditions. We have frost advisories here in the blue for all counties west of Interstate 95 and the district. This includes northern Montgomery County, Loudoun County, as well as that widespread frost is likely to develop. Now off to the west in the dark purple, we have freeze warnings a little more expanded, not just Page and Shenandoah counties tonight. We also have Mineral Morgan counties in West Virginia under that freeze warning. And because of the fact that we've had these chilly temperatures throughout the day, it's not going to take long to drop into the 30s. We only have 59 at this hour in DC, lower to middle 50s the more west that you go. So just expect another chilly one. If you want to go out and about this evening, you're going to need that heavier jacket. Now there is still a good amount of sunshine breaking through some clouds out there, but breezy winds are continuing before they lighten up as we head into the overnight hours. Now, do we finally break this very chilly trend as we head toward the end of the week? We'll have that answer in your full forecast coming up here in just a bit.
All right, Damon, thank you. Well, new details right now about the moments before a double murder in Manassas, Virginia.
We now know Amandeep Singh is accused of shooting and killing a married couple who were renting out the basement of his home. The victims, identified as Joshua and Nicole Davis, were found dead on October 13th. Investigators say the day before, Singh fired a gun at two of his family members inside of an upstairs bedroom. But the incident was not initially reported to police. Following the murders, police say Singh drove to New Jersey to find other relatives, but he was detained shortly after. Investigators don't believe the suspect had a connection to the couple other than the fact that they lived downstairs. Singh is currently awaiting extradition back to Virginia.
Also new in tech right now, Amazon Web Services is investing more than $500 million to develop nuclear reactors. Now, this is part of the company's commitment to transition to carbon-free energy. To accomplish the goal, Amazon is partnering with 3 energy companies, including Virginia-based Dominion Energy. Governor Glenn Youngkin says that partnership is a significant step forward to meeting the future power needs of growing Virginia.
And developing now, the search is on for a dog stolen from a boat on Southeast D.C. Both D.C. police and the dog's owner are asking for your help to bring her home safely.
Yeah, DC News Now's Randy Bass caught up with the dog's owner, who is remaining hopeful this afternoon that she's now joining us along the Anacostia River in Navy Yard.
Yeah, the dog's owner tells us he docked his boat here in Navy Yard Friday, just like he's done plenty of times before. Took his family out to dinner, except this time they came back and their new puppy Pepper was missing.
Someone had broke into the boat, broke into the cabin, and took Pepper.
Her owner, Edward Matthews, hanging flyers today just a few steps away from where it all happened Friday night along Potomac Avenue. 3-month-old Pepper was on the boat, locked away, while they grabbed something to eat.
We walked her out, took her up, probably somebody was watching, The Cane Corsos, they're expensive dogs.
Their new family dog, all black with white paws, newly cropped and stitched ears, weighing about 30 pounds. The puppy had only come home with the family about a month ago. Matthews has a young son.
He was devastated, heartbroken. That was his first puppy, we kind of bonded with her.
Now doing everything he can to bring the puppy back home. But not everyone has been so helpful. Some
kids called me and they said they had Pepper, but it was a scam. They were trying to get me to send them, money on Cash App, And it's unfortunate, but that's just the world that we live in.
And to whoever really has Pepper,
it's tough, It's like, somebody take your kid, Just like to have my puppy back.
Both Matthews and the D.C. Police Department are offering $1,000 rewards for Pepper's safe return. Anybody with any information at all is urged to call police. In Navy Yard, I'm Randy Bass, D.C. News Now.
All right, Randy, thank you. Happening now, D.C. police are looking for this man. It's in connection to an armed kidnapping in Northwest. Now, police responded to a reported fight on Longfellow Street back on September 26. Their officers approached two cars parked in the street. The drivers then took off. Now, during the investigation, police determined that a teenage girl was forced inside one of the cars. Police were able to rescue the girl, but the driver has not been caught.
Well, right now, the owners of a Northwest D.C. apartment building have to pay at least $1.65 million, more than $1 million, to more than 50 tenants in the district. The Office of the Attorney General reached a settlement with the owners of Foster House and Shaw. Now, that's where D.C. News Now's Daniel Hamburg is joining us live. And Daniel, what is the Attorney General telling you this afternoon?
Well, Annalisa, he says that the owners of the building severely neglected repair and maintenance issues for many tenants who have been living here, some low-income residents who have been here for decades. Now, today's settlement announcement means that 53 former tenants will be getting $650,000 in restitution, and the owners will also have to pay the district $1 million in civil penalties. I talked with former tenants today who told me they had rats, roaches, and bugs inside, in addition to water in the walls and mold. The owners, New Bethel Baptist Church Housing Corporation and its business partner Evergreen, signed orders with the Attorney General's office in 2021 to make repairs, but the AG says they failed to do so. Two former tenants say the settlement is a step in the right direction.
I was happy to hear that. I really was. I was glad to hear it.
I'm hoping that it will send the message to, like, don't abandon your tenants, and just because they live in affordable housing doesn't mean that they have to be treated like that.
Now, under the agreement, the owners have 1 year to sell the property to another owner who will keep this as affordable housing for 76 units. And they have 1 year to do that. If they don't comply with that, then they will face additional fines. I did reach out to New Bethel Church, and they have not returned my comment. We're live in Northwest. Daniel Hamburg, DC News Now.
All right, Daniel, thank you. Prince George's County Council members want to introduce the maximum that you could pay for civil fines such as zoning violations and parties without a permit. This would be the first change since the 1990s. The bill was introduced Tuesday, and council members spoke in favor of the change, saying that the old maximum was outdated. Council Chair Jolene Ivey is confident the bill will pass. More than 600 civil fines have been issued over the past 2 years in the county.
Doesn't mean that if you forget to cut your grass, it's going to cost you $5,000. That's not what I mean at all. I mean, it goes up to $5,000. So it would take a while to get you up to $5,000, but at least you know it's coming. And maybe that kind of threat over your head will make you act faster.
County Council will vote on the proposal in early November.
Well, a new project is now in the works that could make it easier for you to travel between D.C. and Northern Virginia. Now, Transportation Secretary Pete Buttigieg and local leaders broke ground on the new Long Bridge project Tuesday. The new two-track railroad bridge will be built over the Potomac River next to the current Long Bridge. It's expected to boost Amtrak and VRE service, so your commutes will be quicker and more reliable potentially. The project will also create a separate bicycle and pedestrian bridge that connects Arlington Long Bridge Park and the Mount Vernon Trail to the district's east and west Potomac parks. That project is expected to be completed by 2030.
And people in Montgomery County could be looking at a ban on plastic bags if County Council signs off on it. DC News Now's Christian Pena covers Montgomery County and tells us that there could also be extra cost for shoppers.
Montgomery County Council introduced a bill Tuesday that would ban plastic carry-out bags. It's a move bill leader and Council Vice President Kate Stewart says will protect the environment.
We know that plastic bags are bad for our environment, for our waterways. They're bad for our own health.
The measure, formerly known as the Bring Your Own Bag Bill, is co-sponsored by Council Member Sales, Glass, Fanny Gonzalez, and Jawando. It mainly impacts grocery and convenience stores. Besides banning plastic bags, it would have stores charge a 10-cent fee for any shopper who requests a paper bag, a sustainability effort many support.
Certain things are not biodegradable, And plastic bags, I was read about it, that it takes sometimes years and years and years. This plastic is very detrimental to the environment, and I'm for it.
Under the new bill, half of the money raised through the bag sales goes to the business owner. The other half goes to the Montgomery County's Water Quality Protection Fund. While some support the bill, other shoppers don't believe they should have to pay for bags.
Now, this bill was still in the initial phase and would first have to go through a subcommittee before it gets a final vote. But should this bill pass and become law, these changes could go into effect next July. In Bethesda, I'm Christian Pena, DC News Now.